Before we dive into this shocking revelation from Amal Clooney, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. You don't want to miss more exclusive Hollywood stories and celebrity updates. Now, let's get into it. George Clooney and Amal Clooney are one of Hollywood's most admired power couples. George, a legendary actor, and Amal, an internationally renowned human rights lawyer, have built a life together filled with love, success, and philanthropy. But behind their glamorous lifestyle, there's a deeply emotional and personal story, one that left George Clooney completely shattered. For years, the couple's fans have been fascinated by their love story, especially their journey into parenthood. When they announced they were expecting twins in 2017, the world cheered for them. But what many don't know is that before their biological twins, Ella and Alexander, Amal went through a heartbreaking and risky process of adoption. In a recent interview, Amal revealed the hidden truth behind this journey, one that involved intense emotional struggles, legal battles, and a risk so great that it nearly broke them. Long before Amal and George had their biological twins, they had a deep desire to help children in need. Amal, having worked with refugees and human rights organizations, had always been passionate about adoption. Reports suggest that the couple had been in discussions about adopting for years. However, their decision became urgent when Amal came across a heart-wrenching case involving orphan Syrian twins who had lost their parents in a devastating war. These children had no family, no country, and no future. Amal, moved by their plight, made the bold decision to adopt them. But this wasn't just a simple legal process, it was a journey filled with danger, bureaucratic nightmares, and even threats to their own safety. Amal's expertise in international law made her aware of the complex process of adopting refugee children. Unlike traditional adoptions, this case involved multiple countries, different jurisdictions, and a lack of proper documentation. The biggest challenge: these children were in a war-torn zone, and the adoption process meant she had to navigate dangerous territories. Reports claim that Amal made several secret trips to conflict-ridden areas, risking her own safety to ensure these children could be given a second chance at life. Her commitment was unwavering, but it came at a cost. 1. Threats and political backlash. Amal's involvement in global human rights cases had already made her a target for powerful figures. This adoption process put her under further scrutiny. Some government officials were resistant to allowing the children to leave. Amal faced political opposition and even received warnings to back off. 2. Emotional and legal battles. Even after securing legal documentation, Amal and George had to fight through a complex web of laws. There were accusations that the children were being taken away, rather than rescued. The media got involved, and some groups questioned whether a Hollywood couple should adopt war refugees at all. 3. George Clooney's fear and emotional breakdown. While Amal was determined, George was deeply worried. Sources close to the couple reveal that George was on edge, fearing for Amal's safety. He knew the risk she was taking, and at times, he tried to convince her to stop. In one emotional conversation, George reportedly told her, "I can't lose you. I just can't." Witnesses say that at one point, George broke down in tears, feeling utterly powerless as his wife put herself in harm's way. Just when things seemed to be falling into place, the couple faced a devastating moment that nearly shattered their dreams. As they were finalizing the adoption, a legal complication arose that threatened to separate the twins. Authorities were reconsidering their decision, and Amal was told that only one child might be able to leave while the other stayed behind. Amal was devastated. She had fought so hard for these children, and now she was being forced to choose. Refusing to accept this injustice, she worked day and night, pulling every legal string possible. Her determination caught the attention of human rights organizations and celebrities who backed her efforts. The public pressure became too strong to ignore, and finally, the court ruled in her favor. At last, the twins were free. Despite their incredible victory, Amal and George chose to keep this adoption a secret from the public. They feared that exposing the children's past would invite unnecessary media attention, potentially putting their safety at risk. Even today, there are very few public details about these twins. The Clooneys have kept their names and faces private, allowing them to grow up without the pressure of fame. Some insiders believe that George and Amal's decision to have biological children later was influenced by the emotional toll this adoption process had on them. This entire experience made George fall even more in love with Amal. He saw her not just as his wife, but as a warrior, a woman willing to fight for what she believed in, no matter the cost. In interviews, George has often expressed his admiration for Amal. When asked about her, he once said, "She's the kindest, most brilliant person I know. I'm lucky to have her." The Clooneys' journey to parenthood is nothing short of extraordinary. From risking their safety to battling legal nightmares, Amal and George have shown the world that love, courage, and determination can overcome even the most impossible challenges. While they may live in the spotlight, their actions behind the scenes prove that they are more than just celebrities, they are real-life heroes. And who knows, maybe one day, the full story of these twins will be revealed, and the world will see just how much Amal and George sacrificed to give them a better life. What do you think about Amal Clooney's risky journey to adoption? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more incredible Hollywood stories. See you in the next one.